Peace, Dolla50. Told you what it is. Yo, I'm working on a little project here. I got the Bible. I got the Bible, paxofit911.com, Comerica.com, which is a bank. I went to Dallas, Texas some time ago, and I conducted business with Comerica, and Comerica.com is their domain name, their website name. So in chapter Judges, I chose to align LTV Tower, which is a condominium complex, and Greyhound 911, which I contacted 911 throughout the trip. Now, along with that information, I aligned number one, the Black King, and I aligned number two, the Black Queen. Now, which sounds impossible, but I did it. Now, the calendar date, which today is Monday the 12th, September 12th, Monday, 2022. Right here, 2022. And the time is slightly past 5 o'clock, but I'm going to align 6 o'clock with this when I update this video to YouTube, so that you have some type of idea what actual time it is. So now I'm gonna have a seat, sit here, and I plan on doing some more updating with this information here, so you have an idea what's going on. This is a Samsonite organizer where I plan on updating some other information. So now I'm gonna circle 6 o'clock to start this broker. But first and foremost, I'm gonna use Germ-X. Germ-X is a hand sanitizer, a moisturizing original hand sanitizer, kills 99.99% of germs. Germs, which are stuff you don't want in a video, hypothetically. So I'm gonna use this to kill 99.99% of germs. Now, I also want you to know that I've brought into the equation Crown Royale. Crown Royale is a whiskey. It's an expensive whiskey, might I add. Not too expensive, but along with that, I'm going to update some information that I added to the Crown Royale brand. Today is the 12th, September 12th, and it's currently Monday, going on 6 o'clock, which I will also add. Just so you know that it is Crown Royale in here. And it's not completely full, and it's not half empty, it's a little bit above. I've been indulging in Crown Royale, just so you have some type of idea what I've been doing all this time. I've been indulging in Crown Royale. Then there's a precision. As I'm gonna show you in the future, I'm gonna show you how I created a precision of Crown Royale, being introduced into these challenging and precise, might I add, broadcasts. So I'm gonna update this to 6 o'clock, which is now. I'll show you the time in a minute. I'll update that to 6 o'clock, and the time the time is now 5:04, New Orleans area code. Shout outs to New Orleans. Peace. So you have 5:04 at 88%, Monday, September 12th. You can see there on the screen, Monday, September 12th, and this is how much charge is on the battery. That line going around a circle, that's how much charge, 88%. Now 5:04, New Orleans. Yeah. So now listen. Now, as I explained to you, this is chapter Judges. Now I'm going to close. I'm going to put this aside. Now I'm going to show you the Samsonite organizer that I composed a different combination of extremes. Now this is a at a glance calendar. If you want to purchase one, at a glance. That's the name of it. At a glance calendar. And in September is the month. So okay, today is the 12th. I'm gonna just say YouTube. YouTube.com. I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to make it all elaborate like it's got to be the nerve test or nothing. YouTube.com. Now I'm going to take this brand new calendar, put it aside. Now I have, notice in each square, I have information in each square, and on the side I have number 1, number 2, in each square, not outside the square. 4, 8, like each square has a certain level of information. So I'm just going to start off. I'm going to go to 150. I'm going to go to 150, which is 15 and O. I showed you before. This is 15 and O is the letter, so it's 15O. So it says Dallas City Hall, but notice Dallas City Hall is in each square. It's not outside of the square. It's not outside of each letter is inside of the square, inside of the box, inside of the graph that's on the page. Now, I made it up to, this is 29. I made it up, this is 51. That's Dallas, 51 is Dallas Cowboys. 52 is Seiko. 53 is Black King. Well, just so you have a better idea what 53 is, so you can see it. 53 is Black King. You can see that. And every letter's in the square. 54 is Black Queen. It says it's dead, but disregard that. I'm going to explain that to you in the future. Now, 54 is the Black Queen, and it says it's dead, but just disregard that for now. 55, 56. I believe this is the page I want to be on. No, not 56. 57, 58, 61, 63, 64, 65, I forget which page I'm on, 66, 67. I'm on page 67 on the graph. Now, I'm gonna put something in 67 so that we all be on the same page. I'm gonna put nerve tester, nervetester.com, which is my domain name, which is also my elementary school science fair invention, which I wasn't allowed to attend the science fair too. I wasn't allowed to attend the science fair, but I was allowed to introduce the nerve tester at the science fair. So I never got to find out where it went, where it went in science. But I'm currently keeping up with the precision involved in my invention. There's a precision involved. Each letter's in the square, number 67. Now, I went all the way to 100. But I haven't gotten all the way to 100. I did have 100 graph piece of paper, graph paper. It came with 100 sheets. That's what I'm trying to say. It came with 100 sheets, and as you see, each page before 67 after 67 is blank. But all the other pages, they're completed. They have something on them. They're not completed, but they have something on them. I can go to nerve tester here. It says nerve tester here. page 20. That says nerve tester right there. Each letter's in the bar in the square. But that's page 20. So this is page 67, and this is with a different pen. A little darker, you can see it a little better. Now, I'm not going to have any Crown Royale. I'm not going to use my letters. I'm not going to use my ink. I'm not going to use... I could use this, but it's a little time consuming. I'm just going to get this video over with, and that's going to end the session of Dolla50 Gone Precise. That's a Samsonite organizer, and this is Judges, Chapter Judges. Now, this is a apartment complex that I mentioned to you, LTV Tower in Dallas, Texas. LTV Tower. I'm going to note on this straight line that I'm making this broadcast. And along with LTV, when visiting ltvtower.com, that location, I'll call Greyhound while I was on the Greyhound bus returning from that trip. So I'm going to also note on this line, and everything's up to date. The Black King, the Black Queen, it's going on 6 o'clock, 5:04 it was. Now I'll show you the time it is now. Now it's 5:12 a.m. That was yesterday. That's my screen.